Hello and good morning, and welcome to Foundation. It's been a little bit since I've played this on the channel, and I've made the decision. So we had our last Foundation series that went to 20-something episodes, pretty good for my channel actually, kind of sad to say. And I've made the decision recently that it's time to restart the series. It's just been too long since I've done an episode in it, and I remember every time I sat down into an episode I just kind of was lost on what to do. So we're creating a new one, and I decided it is a good time to start it modded. I've installed a ton of mods. Look at all these guys. And I've already made a map just to make sure it works out. Modded Foundation series. I'm going to load on up. And all the mods seem to work together, and the full list of mods will be in the description below, just so you guys, if you want to play along, you can do the same mods. But yeah, it's been a while since I've done Foundation, and I'm really excited to get back into it. I haven't watched anything, I haven't done anything in a while. I know there's another update coming out sometime soon. There hasn't been an official time frame yet, but it's been mentioned by the developers, so I'm excited about that, as well as a UI update. So nothing too crazy, but something I'll be glad to see. I love the UI that we currently have, but it does need a little bit of love, I would say. Totally all these mods, since there is so many of them, the game is a little chuggy trying to get into it. It takes a minute to load, and I really should have loaded it beforehand, but here we are. We are back in Foundation, and we get the fun decision of deciding where we're going to start our village. And this is a coastal map, I believe. So no rivers, but we have a bunch of hills. We have a lot of space just to kind of work in. We can see we have ore in these areas and here. So I want to start somewhere that's not too far from the coast, but relatively flat. I think flatness will be important for us starting off. So I kind of like this area. I don't know, I like the little valley idea. But there really isn't that much nearby. These two are not that great. This one, again, same idea. Oh, we could expand on here and we have that little bit there. I actually downloaded a mod that was 4 bridges, and now that I'm looking at the map, we aren't really going to be using many bridges. I think we're going to start off over here. It kind of lets us expand a little bit more out into this area. We're going to go with the slot, and we'll eventually work our way down towards the water. So we need to start off by building a village center. It tells us right there, it's our quest, our current quest. Village center lets us kind of get things rolling and underway. So we're going to get underway on that. And we've completed the quest, and it comes with a couple villagers for us. So we need a couple things. We need a builder's workshop, where the builder will build things. You can also see we got a ton of items from all the different mods. So we're going to plop down. I want a little bit of thought in this, but I also don't know how we're going to do this entire map yet. So I'm going to plop down the builder's workshop there. I do want to rotate it. How do you rotate it? Control, okay. As I said, it's been a little bit since I've played Foundation. So we'll start constructing the builder's workshop, which means you can assign a builder, and I don't think we need 3 builders yet. We'll start with 2. So you can see we've unlocked a couple things. We have a clay pit. That's a new thing for us. That's from a mod. Barley baked bread and gruel. That's from a mod. We have a ton of monuments here that we can work with in the future. I believe residential buildings I've made into a mod, so we can actually place around residential buildings instead of having to. Well, I don't know how the mod works yet, so I'm gonna have to do a little research into that. And not to mention, oh no, these are the houses that we can place down, so we can kind of design the villages as we want. But we will be a little bit far out from that for now. Windows sets, we have more decorations to work with. I mean, look at this. We got shrubs, we got poles, we got medieval fair stuff, gallows, a ton of really cool stuff. Well, there are a couple things we will need, one of which is a lumber camp. And we will also need a, what's it called? A stonecutter camp, so we'll place that next door. So those should get underway pretty quickly. We should have enough tools out of the gate to get those built. And we'll speed up time because, you know, I'm not a very patient person sometimes. At least with these things. And we'll also need a gathering hut. I also have a mod that basically increases the yield of gathering huts because they have a pretty low yield and you end up with just tons of gathering huts. Alright, we need to create an extraction zone. Alright, so we'll create an extraction zone. Right, I'm gonna get rid of this. Just around these trees, just get rid of all the trees in the plot. Be fine for me. And this will be just a little, we're gonna paint it a little bit more properly. Just like that, alright. And we need to assign some people to the stonecutter. Oh wait. Our current quest is actually to build, to produce berries, which we aren't too far off of right now. I don't really know how this works yet. But we're getting under well. We're getting under well. Well, we also need a well. Well. I think that's a joke I made a lot in the old series, so we have a well now. Just little things to get us really underway. Apparently wood shingles are a thing we need to think about now. There's a ton more resources in the game, just generally speaking. Like, again, this barley gruel whatever build. I place that down, it looks like, okay, so it gives us all the different things right here. That's actually really neat. So I'm actually going to delete this because we aren't going to do that yet. I don't think we're ready for that set of things yet, and we'll assign 3 foragers. So let's look at our villager list. None of them are unemployed, which is great, but it also means that they're all working and we will need more villagers to arrive. Alright, we need a granary in order to stock up our resources. We'll build the granary. I say we build it like right here. We'll build it behind the well. Okay, so you can't like build it just on the edge of the territory. That's annoying. Let's build it like, we'll build it over here. Kind of like this. Like that. Alright, that's good. So that will get building. It's going to take a bit for it to actually go up. And the well isn't even being worked on right now. Where's clay tiles? Where do we even have clay tiles? How do we see what resources we have? I don't remember. Alright, here we go. Resource panel. We have 40 wood shingles, which I think is what we need the sawmill to build. Right? You can assign it a function now. I think we will need that. Alright, we'll put it over here. Just so it can get underway in the things we need. Once we have the materials, of course. The clay pit we will definitely need, which requires 10 newcomers, which we are not quite yet, because we have 8 serfs. Ooh, okay. Yeah, serfs need homes, don't they? Let me click on one of them and see. Yeah, you guys do need housing. Okay. Actually, no, you only need water, I believe. What's the food? Except they need security. Oh, I forget that's a whole mod I added. I don't even know how that works. I added a lot of mods, and I don't think I really thought it through all that well. I'm thinking about that now. There's entertainment, haunted mansion, covered bridges, cider breweries. We have a lot to work with, and right now we're just doing the basic, foundation stuff and stuff from early game. Did I assign anyone to work here? I did not. All right, we're gonna get rid of one of our builders. You become a miner. One of our gatherers can become a miner as well. That should be good. That should be enough people assigned in places that they will work for us. And, do good things. Because that person will start gathering the stone we need, and they'll build up the well, and our people need water. Our people just frankly need water. I'm actually going to prioritize that construction for now, because that is very important for us. I love this game. It's a cute game. I always mention that. Yep, you can see stone is getting added to the list, and they'll get moved to the well any minute by the builder. Oh, yep. Well, looks like she's trying to get water from the well, but there is no water at the well because the well is not done. Oh, and we have no source of food. Like, they don't have a way where they can get food yet. We need a market. I think is under monument. Yeah, market. Okay. So they'll need a place where they can buy some food. We'll build a market stall. I am actually speeding through this again. I realize I've been doing that a lot with Sky Factories. I just kind of zoom. So if you guys want me to go a little slower, just let me know in the comments, and I will be more than happy to. Basically, we need the wooden stall, the food stall, to sell the food to the villagers that live in the village. It's a very straightforward, it's just a thing that needs to get done. Add a little bit of decor, nothing too crazy. I like to add that little extra touch. We also have market editions, which will sell other things apparently, like knives and hats. That's cool. And we can also get wooden roofs, like that, which is something I've wanted. I don't really know how it works, but still pretty awesome. So we'll add that. Alright, that's going to take 15 wood. 2 planks is the killer on that, though. I don't know where the planks are actually coming from in that. Let's see. Parts. What's requiring the planks? Because you're going to get removed. The bench and the barrels. Okay. Because we don't have that. It's not something we really have in supply. Alright, the well is done. Well. We've got a well. The granary is getting built as well. So we can actually store the lovely berries we have. Happiness is slowly going up because people can start fulfilling their needs. We actually go to our villagers list. We can click on them. Oh, no. There. You can see, hey, they have water. Security might be something I don't know how to fill. I know it's something we will need to fill. Something I'll have to probably look up between episodes. But still, we're making really good sets. Rough log built structures for outposts. I think it technically does. Oh, we'll also need a church. Let's take a look at this, because I think this provides security. Produces security reports. Here we go. So sell security resource types. Alright, so I think what you do is you place this here over village like that. And we'll put it on this side. Keep it very simple. And that just requires 1 wood to get built. So, it's letting us build the Tion's Crier's Post. And then we need a town crier. Well, we need newcomers in order to do that. So we'll probably have to assign people that are work at current places. So like, get rid of one of the woodcutters. We'll assign them to the market so they can sell berries. Because that's very important, so people can eat. The sawmill is still getting built, but that's not as important as, I'd say, the crown crier, which we will need. And we'll get rid of one of our stone cutters. And we'll provide security. So now we have security in our town. That's a whole nother mechanic. See, they're just going to sit there and be the guy that, spews lies to the town about monsters coming that aren't actually out there. But makes them feel safe, for whatever reason. I don't know. They cry. That's what they do. They cry. And then we have this here, so we need to assign a berry to it to fill the quest. But we do need a villager, and we don't have any available villagers at the moment because our happiness isn't fully there yet. Let's actually look at this, and we'll sort by happiness. Our least happy, what's up, man? You need food, your workplace is full. Oh, I think it's actually full of, wood, yeah. We know where we can transport the wood to. Well, you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna take one of these people out, and we're gonna assign them here, for now. Place to store berries, because that gives us some gold. It completes a quest. And happiness is on the rise, which means we'll get new villagers soon, which means we'll unlock more things. By maximizing immigration probability, which I don't remember actually how you see that. I think it's this button. Yeah, immigration 0 days. Why is it disabled? Weird. Oh, village happiness needs to be at 100. Alright, that's something that we can do. It's slowly on the rise. You can actually see it right there. It's slowly ticking up, but it's going to take a while because time is slow. And honestly, our mods have really made it kind of hard for us to grow early days, because people are so spread out in various jobs. We need more woodcutters, but we don't have that many woodcutters. Things like that. Oh, the town crier has gone to the market. And now he's going back out to what he's doing. We're at 88 happiness. And since transactions are starting to happen, we can see we're no longer losing as much money. We're losing as much money as we did before. Now we're making more money is the key part of that. We also only have 1 stone. I just noticed that. Singular stone in our village. And I made sure berries are well stocked up enough where I don't have to worry about those yet. Alright, we're at 96 of 100. We so close to getting new villagers. And here we go, we have new villagers on the way. 2 people are on the way, which means they can help work for us in the various jobs we have. Which is great. I think they will be classified as a newcomer when they arrive. And we need 10 newcomers to get a potter's kiln. Not a potter's kiln, a clay pit. Which we need for things. That's another resource tree we need. I think things now cost clay to be built, too. I think there was one thing we... Yeah, here we go. The well. It required 2 clay tiles. Which is very important. And there we go. The sawmill is built. This can produce the other planks or wood shingles. Oh my god, there's so many new things. Oh, this is awesome. I remember one of our big problems in the past is we never had enough wood. So we're going to have to be really mindful of that in this playthrough. Especially considering we've already dug out decent chunks of the forest here and there. So we'll have to keep that in mind as we continue to grow in our little village here. Oh, and here's the 2 new villagers. Right on time. we want one of them to be a... We want one of them to work at the sawmill, because we will need wooden shingles. Give you the quest to promote my first newcomers to serfs. And we will want a carpenter. Just one. We don't need more than that yet. And we've unlocked a new tier of unlockables. And I'm going to assign one of these people to be cutting wood. 4 villagers lack space for housing. Oh, can we promote people? Is it promotion season? Is it our first promotion season? Apparently these people need houses. I didn't realize that. Alright. Well, we can build residential zoning. We have a nice little opening here. Not really where the well is, but it's a place where we can start. And we'll put some housing down here too. Just to try to get things underway. We have to unlock the warehouse from the labor. Oh, there's the first house. It's trying to get built up. And we actually now can manually place our houses in the zone as well if we want to. So let's say we want this common house and we want one over here. We can actually place it, but we're gonna let the game handle that for now. That's not something I'm gonna worry about yet. So we need a Lord Manor. We aren't ready for that yet. But we do want to unlock the warehouse right here in the estates panel. The estates panel lets us unlock things from various incomes we get for doing quests and missions and other things. I don't remember what the other things are, but I do remember there are other things. Oh, and we get a free territory. Actually, I don't think we get the free territory yet. Yeah, it's not quite yet. We have to do a trade. Oh, no one decided to join my village because they all need housing. Trade, here we go. We unlock a trade route. We actually got more trade routes from the mods that I have installed. And that's something that's going to be really helpful to us. Of course, we can't really do any of these. The first one we'll be able to do is this one for planks. But we do not have planks yet. We are producing actually wooden shingles right now. I realize I don't know why. Why did I decide to do wooden shingles? I think some things require wooden shingles to get built, but I'm going to switch this to planks for the time being. Because, oh, we need the carpenter back. Where'd the carpenter go? I broke it. I broke it. Yeah, you... Alright, you're making wooden shingles, I guess. No, you're just straight up broken now. Let's see, I'm trying to figure this out, because I think I broke it. Alright, here we go. We're going to assign him, and now he's fine. He should be fine. Because he is a carpenter. Albeit of a different resource. So I don't know if that's going to break anything. Or not. Who knows, we'll see. We do have a warning. Unable to find a house close enough to our workspace. Yeah, well, we only have one house and it's still under construction, so... I don't know what to tell you. This requires clay. We don't have clay. Okay. That's definitely a minor problem. But we can get clay, because we have the clay pit. Does it require anything? It just produces clay. Okay. I'll put it over here, in kind of our industrial zone that we're having going on. Alright, so that's now underway. It's going to take a minute, though, because... Oh, actually, that was very quick. Now we need a clay digger. Who can we unassign from a current job to become a clay digger? I think we're going to unassign someone from the lumber camp. Become a clay digger. Alright. So they'll start digging the clay. And we should be set. I mean, right now they're just kind of living in this empty shell of a home. Also need thatch. Where do we get thatch? What does thatch come out of? Oh, I don't... Oh, wait. Thatcher's yard. Okay. Well, we have all this cleared out space. Produces thatch. Requires... How many tools? 2 tools. Okay. Well, we can actually stick it over here. Let's get rid of this pole real quick. Can we move it? Yeah, we can move it. We'll put it over here. I like it right here. Because I'd rather that be in the center of this. We'll start construction. Because we also need thatch, apparently. Another resource that's needed. I guess this is the problem with adding so many mods, especially so early in the early game, is our happiness is tanking. Our happiness is falling quickly. We do not have the villagers to do all the different jobs in our village at the moment, it looks like. Cut people from double jobs. We do have enough foragers, so we can let one of them be a thatcher, I think is the term of their job. If the builder would go ahead and build that, that would be lovely. Yep, there they go. Okay. We'll unassign one of these people from the granary, or from the gathering hut, and they become a thatcher. They'll start producing the thatch, so we can start building the homes, so we can raise happiness, so we can get more villagers, so we can assign more people to jobs, to then make people happier and continue growing our village. Eventually. These people need faith. What is that? We don't have a church yet. A church is definitely something we will need, and we'll probably wait till the next episode. But I think we'll do a frontier church, because there's... Ooh, what's in the security section? I just noticed that. Patrol hut. Guard post and a town crier. Alright. I might get rid of this and replace it with that. Just because that might make sense to do. But we'll do that in a bit. I'm not going to worry about it yet. But we do have a place. And actually, no, we can't. Don't do that. Because we actually want to wait till we have money. Oh, what we can do, though, is unlock our first trade route. Which means be able to obtain tools. I saw it there for a moment. We have so many things on our list now. Here we go. We want to buy until inventory reaches. We want to maintain 10 in stock. Just like that. So we have 6 right now, so we're going to buy 4. But we did unlock a free piece of territory. So we can go here, which I think would be wise, because it gives us the ability to fish. Just that little bit of water. Which means just a little bit more food for our village. I'm going to go with that. And I think expanding residential-wise down that way would also be smart. If not a little bit ways out, though. But let's expand our residential zoning down this way a bit. Just because it's kind of near the well. That's part of my train of thought with that. And we're just kind of waiting on thatch. What do you need? You just produce thatch. Theoretically. I don't see any thatch in here. We apparently have mushrooms. We apparently have clay. Berries. I wonder if there's a stage of the process I'm missing. It says 1 thatch produces thatch, and that's not really helpful. But a reed bed. I think this just straight up is supposed to produce thatch. Put that down. Oh, now it's actually getting to work. Okay, I see. It needed that part. Now it's producing thatch. Alright. There we go. We have solved our thatch issue. We are set for our village to grow. Happiness to rise. Let's see what's going on with our villagers. They all seem actually relatively happy. They're just kind of waiting on housing to be built, and they also need a church. I guess the church is somewhat important, technically speaking. We'll build that probably soon, and by soon I mean the next episode, because this is where I'm going to end off for today. We haven't made a ton of progress yet, but it is a good start. We have the beginnings of our new modded village here. If you have any name ideas for our foundation village, please let me know in the comments below. Last time we called it Quabbleshire. This time we'll be calling it something else. We'll see. Alright, bye for now.